Hey, it's Soul here with a guide to take you through what you need to know about the pre-expansion events for Dragonflight, which start November 15th. Please like the video if it's useful and subscribe to this channel for more content. Super quick, the Battleground bonus event takes place this week. The PvP brawl is Terran Mill versus South Shore, yay, and the Mythic Plus affixes are Fortified, Bursting, and Storming. It's the last fortified week of Shadowlands, so good luck. On the day of the 15th, a patch is expected to deploy, so don't expect to dive into whatever's going on right at reset. We can expect a wait time. While you're waiting for realms to come up, if you're interested in some free cosmetics, World of Warcraft is offering Twitch drops for watching your favorite streamer, and of course we're talking about me. You'll need a Twitch account and you'll need to link it to your Battle.net through the account page. From there, tune in to a channel that supports drops, hang out, or just leave it running in the background. You'll need to watch a total of 4 hours of any supported streamer. Of course, you don't have to watch it all in one go, or watch the same person, channel flip however you like. The Twitch drop event starts Tuesday, 3 PM Pacific, and will go on for a few days, so there's plenty of time. Chime in the comments below if you have any questions. We're all here to help each other out. Drag3 Evokers will be available for creation. You can only have one per server, just like a typical hero class, and the character cap has been increased from 50 to 60 characters on the account. Being hero classes, they start at level 58 and have their own special starting experience that'll familiarize you with the story and have you out of there at level 60, ready to take on the world. Now let's get to the events themselves. If you're hopping on to your existing characters, when you first log in after the patch, you'll receive a quest, no matter where you are, to return to your capital city. No spoilers, but what follows is a brief quest line to talk to a few folks and get you familiarized with what's about to go down. By the time you're through here, you'll have picked up a few more quests, one to enter the new Alderman dungeon, and another to participate in the world event. The dungeon quest rewards item level 278 gear, and the dungeon awards the same. There's not too much to explain there. It's a dungeon, do it. You can queue up for it from the dungeon finder as long as you meet an item level of approximately 180. So it's pretty accessible even for fresh alts. Just say thank you to the rest of the team when you're done. Normal difficulty is all that's available, meaning that you can run it repeatedly if you wish. This is probably your fastest route to decent gearing over the next few weeks outside of jumping into raids and having gear funneled to you. The world event needs a great deal more explaining. In a nutshell, it awards item level 252 gear, complete with a unique transmog appearance and other fun items. So let's first talk about the vendor that you meet. This vendor actually sells the 252 gear that would otherwise drop in the event, but it asks for an event currency called Primeval Essence. You'll need a lot of this stuff, but notice that the currency is account bound. This makes it a cinch to eventually purchase all the items here to gear up your alts, collect transmog, or both. You're still going to be putting some work into it, but it's great knowing that none of that work is going to be wasted. We'll get back to this in a bit, but for now, let's talk about the outdoor content. Every few hours in certain areas around Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms, elemental invasions are happening simultaneously. Check your map for these icons to see if the event is available, and mouse over to see the time remaining. Head over to the highlighted areas, notably the ones that are close to the boss, and, long story short, you're gonna kill everything. Mobs happen to drop this essence currency that you need for the vendor, so fire away. An energy bar at the top of the screen indicates how much more violence needs to be done before a big bad awakens, and then you gotta bring that down too. Once it's killed, the area sort of goes dormant for about 20 minutes before the big bad respawns, and you can repeat this until the hours-long timer runs out. Personally, I sort of don't like that they happen simultaneously. I prefer if they staggered so that at any one point an invasion is going on somewhere, but oh well. If you happen to drop into the area and you don't see the energy bar, no worries, you can probably ask someone in general chat when the next round's going to begin. Apart from the Primeval Essence, you'll also get a quest item to turn in for more Essence, and a chance to get a rare drop, these materials that, when you put them together, create an heirloom trinket. There are 4 types of elemental invasions happening, and you need the heirloom ingredient from all 4. Because the currencies and rare items are account bound, you also have open options on which characters you want to participate. The event scales with your level, so if you really want to, you can park a character at each invasion point and just switch from one to another, pooling all the essences and rare items that you get in the meantime. Since there are also quests related to the event which award the essence, you can also focus on completing those to buy all the transmog / catch-up gear, and then just concentrate on your efforts at getting the heirloom items, or we'll call it a day if you don't care for it. When I did this for the first time, I obtained over 150 essences, more than enough to buy a toy and a bag to go into your new reagent bag slot. This will free up 20 inventory spaces, which is not bad at all. So even though this event only lasts for 2 weeks, when you do dive in, it's pretty easy to farm stuff up. Since it scales with your level, I think your best bet might be to use low-level alts almost the entire time. Just be sure to have the 18th anniversary buff active for additional experience. Switch to war mode for an even bigger bonus, or switch out of it if you can't really take advantage of it. You can freely farm while waiting for the bosses to respawn, and the experience is pretty good on its own. Compared to the earlier XP boost period, it's going to feel monotonous doing the same thing over and over again, but you'll be ripping through levels in no time. Quick thoughts, I like this event more than the previous Shadowlands event. It's a bit simpler, but it's open for all levels, which is a big plus. Getting an heirloom is pretty cool, and it's neat that I can get this really cheap reagent bag for all of my alts without having to do much work at all. The account-wide piece of it is what really brings it home, and it sort of sets the mood for a lot of what Dragonflight systems are going to be like. But that's going to be it for me. I hope the little tips helped, and feel free to share your own. We're all here to help each other out. You can help me by liking the video, subscribing for more content, and following me on Twitch. There's the usual schedule up on screen. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I guess I'll see you in the Barrens. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy.